So this is the Michael Keaton one. So I had never seen this before, just like I'd never seen the horror one that we'll be talking about shortly. But yeah, I kind of knew it was pretty much exactly what I was expecting. I had seen some reviews of it. I've seen clips of it. I know what I was getting into. I've seen what the snowman looks like, which is, by the way, terrible. It is a mixture of puppetry and CGI, and I do like the combination of these effects usually. But even though they like like a large majority of the snowman is, I think, puppetry, like his face moving, and usually I'm all for that. I feel like they could have made him look less terrifying. I know that the effects are limited, especially for that kind of practical effect, but come on, you could have made it less scary. Because honestly, I think that the family friendly Jack Frost is scarier than the horror one. I'm discarding you, G-Bergs. G-Bergs in the house. G-Bergs in the house.
Hey, how you doing?
G-Bergs in the house. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to get your face on here. Oh.
Deadly.
Hopefully that stays. Okay. So, you watched this one. Not recently, but you've seen it before. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so...
I've seen it lots as a kid.
Okay, so you're very familiar. So, anything to add so far? I've just talked about the effects. I haven't even talked about the plot yet. You want to start talking about the plot?
I guess so. I was gonna add that I didn't think he was that terrifying, but I mean, hey, everyone's open to their own interpretation. I was never scared of him as a kid.
I just think it's so creepy looking or something. They could have made him look cuter or something. That's how I feel about it. It's just scary to me.
That's how I feel about Frosty's coal eyes. That seems pretty like the darkest, blackest thing he could have for his eyes. Anyway.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
The plot of this is that Michael Keaton's a musician, and
yes, the Jack Frost Band, of course.
Jack Frost Band, and Michael Keaton's name, Jack Frost. He plays harmonica and sings in a band, and they have a gig on like Christmas Eve, and there's a crazy storm, and so he crashes.
Whoa! Sorry to cut you off, buddy, but we just got raided.
All good.
We're getting raided with a party of 5. Holy shit! We're motherfucking shouting out "Proud and Nasty" right now, obviously. Proud and Nasty, shout out. Woo! Party of 5 raid. Thank you so much for the raid. We would have had more, but the first raid was a bust. Hey, that's okay. Any amount of raid is a big deal for me, and I really appreciate you choosing the booty stream. Welcome. Please put on the macaroni. Slow down on YouTube. No, I'm not doing that. We're doing movie reviews right now. We would have had. I appreciate the raid though. I love you,
Did you change to just chatting?
We're in talk shows and podcasts.
Oh right.
Which is, I think, more fitting. Anyway, Jack Frost. This is the Michael Keaton one. We're talking about 2 movies called Jack Frost. I'm gonna try to speed it up relatively, but basically this movie sucks. And you were saying about how Michael Keaton is a musician. But the music, I don't think, is good enough for them to be discovered and get put on by a record label. They're just playing like fucking covers of Frosty the Snowman and shit. It doesn't make any sense. Let's go back and go somewhere else. Oh, you guys are pissed? Booty Stream doesn't sound as appealing as you thought it would. We're talking about Frosty. We're talking about Jack Frost. We got a long ways to go. We could get lit, but we just started talking about movies, so we gotta go on. The macro. Oh yeah, I was doing the dance. That was the pre-dance before the movie reviews, because you have to do a dance before the movie reviews. Obviously, I was sort of doing. There was a Macarena at one point. You know what? There's a reward called Dance Doctor. If you redeem the Dance Doctor reward, I'll give you a little something something. How does that sound? Hey, Fox Groove, free life. That's what we came for. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, use all my points. Well, that's the what you get then. Pickles is requesting that you do the movie review dance. I know, but I already did it, and now we're talking about the movies. I understand what's going on, but to sing or dance or we'll leave. Just love it, man. 10 people are watching this shit show. I know, maybe not for long. They're threatening to leave if if I don't dance or some shit. You know what? You guys are here for the movie reviews. You didn't see the movie review dance. Do you mind, G-Bergs? I'll do another movie review dance. One more, now that there's people here. So maybe log into the Discord, we'll come back strong, and we'll keep talking about it. Let's do a dance. I don't want people to leave. I love you guys. I want everyone to be happy. So let's do a dance one more time. Here we go with the same song that I always dance to. Here we go. Okay, we gotta talk about the movies. We gotta talk about I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid. Proud and Nasty. Stevie, if you're still here, can we get another shout out for Proud and Nasty, please? The dance ruined Christmas. Okay. Okay, are you back, G-Bergs? You're back. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Sorry, but yeah, hello. Hello. G-Bergs. G-Bergs?
Hello.
Hello, you can't hear me?
Yep. Jack Frost.
Yes. Jack Frost is right. Okay, back to it. I'm gonna try to quickly read everything. Oh yes, go for it. Lots of beautiful emotes. Thank you, thank you. Sexy poop, Dylan's face. This is what I saw before writing out. This is what made. That's what made you came in, and then when you saw me just talking, you're like, "What is this shit, man?" But anyway, we're talking about snowman movies. We're not gonna talk about that much. We're gonna do more music in a bit. Please stick with me. But this is fun. We were talking about how I don't think that Michael Keaton's band would actually be as big as that they're made up to be in the movie. I don't think the music is that good. It's okay. The best song in the whole movie and the best play song was not even by, or not by the Jack Frost band. It was from Fleetwood Mac, that in the snow-covered hills I saw my reflection. Yes, that song was good, and it was the scene where the kid's like making the snowman, and the magic happens. I guess it's this magical harmonica that Michael Keaton gives the kid. And it's the classic story of Michael Keaton isn't there for the kid because he's busy trying to be a musician. But then he dies, of course, and then becomes a snowman, also, of course. And that's the basic plot. It's a dumb movie, but there is some cool bits. And my main beef with this movie, that doesn't make sense to me, is there's all these kids for this scene where this snowman is throwing snowballs, and I feel like there's no way that people are not seeing this snowman, and everyone acting like this kid is crazy, talking to a snowman. Clearly the snowman is alive. Clearly people have seen the snowman. They even mention, one of the kids later is like, "Oh yeah, I saw that snowman. No one believed me." No, what do you mean no one believed you? There was a bunch of people with you. They all would have seen it. It didn't make any sense. Those parts. Anyway, you got anything to add in those regards, G-Berg?
Those are fair points, my man. Never really thought about it
right?
too hard.
I was just like, what the fuck? But yeah, honestly, there's not much else to say other than it's really dumb, and it definitely, I don't think, should have been made. I don't know if I'm gonna recommend this one, but I'm probably I think I know what I'm gonna give it. It didn't really make me laugh. Honestly, I like the horror one more. It was a little more fun, in my opinion. Cause to me, like, this one was trying to be a family film, and it failed. For me, and the horror one is trying to be a shitty horror movie, and it succeeds. So the bar is lower in a way of what they were trying to achieve, but that I still think they achieved it because the bar was lower. That's how I feel about it. Anyway,
they tried to make the horror Jack Frost movie bad.
Well, yeah, sort of. Like that sort of B-movie feel. You can tell it was trying to emulate things like Freddy Krueger and Chucky, like with the quips and the dialogue. They were trying to make sort of clever lines, but they weren't as clever. Like, we're not even talking about this movie yet. I'm not fucking Frosty or whatever. It was fun. It was funny though. But unless you have more things to say, I'm ready to conclude this Jack Frost.
I was gonna say that Michael Keaton's pretty damn watchable for the parts that he's in. He's
good, and I thought that another note is that this is shot beautifully, like it looks good, but it's too long. It doesn't happen soon enough. He doesn't turn into a snowman until like 35, 40 minutes in. It's like, come on, get it going. But
Michael Keaton was the star power. That's why.
No, and I get that, but the movie just drags, and it just doesn't need to be as long as it needs to be. You done jacking Frost? Not quite yet. We got another Jack Frost to jack off after this. But, for now, we're still jacking this Frost. Yeah, I'm almost done. Do you have anything else to add? Sorry.
The kid actor was pretty decent, and Kelly Presley is in this, hot mom.
The kid, yeah, she's hot. The kid is better than the kid in the horror Jack Frost, which we'll get to. So that's one thing I'll give for a point for this one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I always had a few issues with his performance, like even when I was a kid, but like for the most part, it's pretty good. There's hockey in this movie.
Yeah, and you're into hockey, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and Henry Rollins is in this movie.
Yes,
he plays the hockey coach.
Yes, Henry Rollins is in it, which is funny.
He's got a great scene.
He honestly has some of the best parts.
His son tells him to lighten up, and it's fucking hilarious.
When he sees Jack Frost, he sees the snowman. He's one of the few people to actually see the snowman. And he's getting interviewed by the news. And they're being like, you saw a snowman? He's like, yeah, I fucking saw a snowman. He's terrified. And that's one thing that I'll give credit to the movie. They do have the proper reaction that I think most people would have. Which is, it's a fucking snowman. It's alive. You know, and that is, so to the movie's credit, they do that. But, and this movie is basically just the plot of Frosty the Snowman, but turned into a movie about a dad dying. Because they have the whole bit with, like, taking them to the mountains. And if you've seen the short cartoon film, that's what they do. They take the snowman to the mountains to try to preserve him. But I don't think it ends up working there either. Anyways, this movie sucks, but it had some fun moments. Like, I know I would have loved the snowball bits as a kid. I think I would have liked this movie more as a kid. But as an adult seeing this for the first time, not impressed. And I probably will never watch it again. Unless I'm forced to, or something. But anyway, do you have anything more to add?
Not really, no.
Okay, we're doing it. Moving on, next Jack Frost. But are
we gonna rate it? Or
yes, we are. And I'm gonna rate it 5 out of 10. What are you gonna rate it, G-Bergs?
I'm gonna go 6 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate it, but I almost hated it. 5 out of 10.
Fair enough.
Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton family film. So now it's